Welcome back to Uptown Girls.
Uptown Girls.
Uptown Girls, it's been a year.
Over a year.
Over a year. Album was canceled, needed time to relax and bounce on dick. What have we been doing this year, Melanie girl?
Ooh, we've had an exciting last year or so.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
We have been busy little girls. Honestly, the whole reason that we stopped this podcast is because, we didn't stop it. We just didn't have time because we were hustling. Mm-hmm. We were making money. Let us run through our year.
Can we open the Truly?
Pop that Truly
Pop that
open.
Truly.
The year of 2024 was chop shit and fucked, and we had no goddamn fucking money.
Chopped and unk.
Chopped and unk. And in the beginning of my 2025, my car got repossessed. That was mildly traumatic, and I needed to come up with about $2,000 in a week and a half, and I'm like, bitch. So I had the brilliant idea of following in my family footsteps and becoming a stripper. Yay! The secret's out. We're strippers.
The secret's out.
Okay.
It wasn't really a secret.
It was
pretty
never a secret.
blatant about it.
Never a secret. We just want to talk about it now. But there is so much that we want to talk about having to do with being sex workers, because this is not, first of all, this is not our first rodeo being like in the world of sex work. Mm-hmm. Bitch, the day I turned 18, this is so sad. Should I say this? Yeah. The day I turned 18, I was like, my pussy's at ATM now.
That's that Capricorn mindset.
Honestly, yeah. I was on some Capricorn shit. Anyways, I was business first. Anyways, there's so much we want to talk about. There's so much in the world of not just sex work, but dancing in general, that we feel like we have many stories and things to talk about. And I think it's also very taboo to most people.
Yeah.
When we tell them that we're dancers, they're there's a million questions to follow, and we want to talk about it.
We want to talk about it.
So my sister was a dancer. Well, she still is. She's 40 and still kicking, still spinning on that pole. I've known her as a dancer since I was 7. So this has never been oh my god, this is so scary. I mean, it was scary, but never been holy shit, this is not you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never been that taboo.
No, it's normal. This is normal to you.
Period. Damn, we chopped. Yeah. Essentially, I lied on my resume and I went to a club.
The nicest club in Minneapolis.
The nicest club in Minneapolis, according to many. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, I danced in Vegas. I've been dancing for a minute now. I just haven't, I'm a little rusty. So I auditioned. Okay. I feel when people ask, even at the club, they'll be like, how do I become a dancer? Girl, you just do it.
Girl, you just go.
You just do it.
Yeah.
You just go. You get up on that pole in front of customers, other dancers, managers, in front of the whole damn club, and they're like, all right, go. And, yeah.
What was your audition song?
Oh, so they had, our former club, RIP, they had us audition to 2 songs. I chose Showdown for the first song, Britney Spears. And
That's
then
a great stripper song.
And then Erotic Electronic Slater.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What did you dance?
I did a Tommy Genesis song. I don't remember which one. I was drunk on my audition because I was so nervous. But Tommy Genesis and a Charlie XCX song. I don't remember which Charlie either. I couldn't
remember.
I couldn't think about what was going on.
No, I don't honestly. The only part of my audition that I remember is being up on the stage and be like, okay, well, I'm a stripper now.
Yeah.
And I don't remember I don't even remember how I just remember dancing, and then suddenly I was signing paperwork.
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
Yeah. It all happened so quick. Yeah, also, when I started 3 weeks after
yes.
Emma did.
Because I was like...
I wanted to hang out with her. I was like, wait, bitch, you don't have time for me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working 2 shitty jobs that did not pay anything. And I started at the club. So then I was working 3 jobs. Mm-hmm. And I got fired from one of my shitty jobs. And then I ended up quitting my other one because it just made sense to be a stripper.
So I recruited my best friend Melanie because, well, I just knew. I just knew. And it's been fun. It's been a roller coaster of a year.
Truly.
It truly has been.
Truly.
And there are many things to discuss that comes into dancing and how we have changed as people.
Yes.
I've noticed from people that as customers, they don't quite know how things work. So I will tell you, we do pay to work
every night,
and it changes when you pay based off of when you come in.
Mm-hmm.
And you pay even if you make fucking nothing, which usually doesn't happen for us.
No, never. But you do have to pay every time.
Yeah. Not only do you have to pay, you also have to tip out everybody.
And you don't have to.
You don't have to, but you should.
You should.
I usually do at least like the DJ and the managers at like minimum like $3 if I actually had a serious chop night.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time like 20.
Yeah.
Maybe more if I made like over $1,000.
More if I made over $1,000, but not more if I made less than $1,000.
And y'all getting $20.
But I usually give 20 every single time.
Yeah. Well, because there's like 60 bitches in here and they're all probably gonna give 20. Well, hopefully.
Well, a lot of them don't.
Yeah.
We're just good.
We're good.
We're so nice.
A big thing about dancing is like, how do dancers make money?
Mm-hmm.
Is from stage? Girl,
no.
No, maybe. I mean, there are nights where I'll make like a couple hundred on stage, but those are like not every fucking night. Girl, you will probably make $20 per stage, like on a typical like Tuesday night.
I would say like 5.
Yeah, it really depends.
It's you don't really make a lot on stage.
So how do we make our money?
Well,
we give lap dances.
And private rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where the money's at.
Yeah. I knew that coming into dancing, but I don't think I quite like understood that, just how like all the money you're making is gonna come from giving lap dances.
Yeah.
And where we were at, lap dances, like there was a sign too, it was like $20 per lap dance.
Mm-hmm.
And we take all that money. The house does not get the lap dance money like on the floor.
Yeah.
And then there's private rooms. And girl, that's where you're gonna wanna make your money from.
We stay in the private rooms.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unless you work at another club, then they're 40.
But the private rooms you can do for 15 minutes is the shortest time. You can go for 8 hours, as long as the club is open and you're getting paid by the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, where do we want to start?
How about
I have Tom Week on there.
Tom Week.
So when it was like a couple weeks after I started at our old club, I had been in a private room, I think once before that, but I wasn't a great saleswoman yet. I didn't know, I don't know, I'm very pushy about it now. I like to be in that private room, okay? But when I first started, I was a little intimidated.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little scared of it. I don't know. It's
it is scary. It's a little
awkward. You're in a room with a random guy.
Yeah, and they could be total fucking freaks.
Mm-hmm. They usually are kind of freaks.
They usually are.
But I got to work at 6 p.m. I never go in that early anymore, but I used to when I first started. And this older gentleman came in, and he had one leg. Well, he had a peg leg.
Yeah, he had a prosthetic, and he would take it off.
But he could take it off very easily.
Yeah.
he came in and he told me immediately he wanted to do a private room with me. And I was like, okay. So we started it, and a couple more girls joined us, like after like 30 minutes. And then I was getting kind of drunk because we're drinking champagne and like hard alcohol.
Period.
And so I called Amber and I said, get your ass to work, girl.
I got
a good trick for us.
I was really skeptical too, because this was like after 9, and after 9, like the house fee was now like $100, and I was like, girl, I don't want to go in and not make any money and have to pay $100, because it was like a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And there's like nothing in the middle of March.
Yes.
So I was like, I'm trusting you, dog. I'm trusting you. And the moment like I walk in, they have like a section on the floor, and I get called on stage right away, and he puts like $80 in my boots.
Who did?
Our one-legged trick.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
You were, oh, girl, you were already wasted.
I was already wasted.
This was like...
Was I downstairs?
Yeah, you guys were like, the hour was still going.
Yeah.
But you guys were downstairs.
Okay.
Sitting in a section because they had just ordered pizza for whatever reason. I remember this so vividly.
I don't remember it.
I had got there at 10, so I was like hoping to. I already like when I went on stage right away, I made $80 plus whatever else he was throwing, and then other people were throwing. Like I was like, okay, I made house fee already on my first stage set, so I'm not gonna be like angry if I don't end up in a private room. Right. So after that stage set, I think like we hung out on the floor for a little bit. And that hour you guys were in was up, and he was like, I want to do another hour. And at this point, there's like 5 girls.
At least 5 other girls.
At least 5 other girls, including myself.
Yeah.
And what is it, 10? And you've been there since 6, and he's been doing the room? Okay, so that's what, like 4 hours?
Already 4 hours.
Already 4 hours. Mind you, the hour is $600 per girl.
Per girl.
Per girl.
And we get 500 of that. We got 500 of that?
At the time, it was $540.
Okay.
Per so like the house does take like a portion. Yeah. So I got included in the private room, and then we continued doing like, we just kept doing like hours for the rest of the night. But what was fun about being in those rooms with all those girls is that I think at a point there's like 7 bitches in there. Okay, one guy, 7 bitches. We're like ignoring him and eating.
And he's just getting drunk, like in the corner, and like occasionally wanting us to grind on him. So it was very easy.
And he would take off his leg, and like, but the way he would like, and then I like remember like slapping his like nub.
Yeah, it was. I don't remember the night past when you got there.
I remember it. I don't think I got drunk yet because I drove. So like I was being mindful.
Very
of like very of how much I was drinking.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the night, because I got there at 10 and we did. I think he like decided to call it a night at like 1:30.
Yeah.
So I probably did. I remember taking home like $1,800.
I think I took home $3,000.
Yeah.
That night, yeah.
And at the time, that was probably like, up at that point, that was like my biggest night ever. Like that.
Yeah.
That was
the most money I've ever made, like obviously in a day. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, he hits us up and is like, I'm coming back in. So we do the same exact thing on a Friday night with a bunch of girls. Yeah. Like all of us, we got in early that night because we wanted to make sure we were
we clocked in.
We clocked the fuck in and had another $3,000 night. And so that was like the start of my dancing career, and I made $6,000 in 1 week, which felt like just absolutely no effort. Yeah. So it like, I don't know, it kind of like warped my perception of how much money I should make, and it set a really high bar for me, like to begin with. Yeah. I've still never, I did have a $5,000 night, but I haven't made more than that $3,000 like since that, you know? Yeah. Like,
and that Friday night, I did get drunk that Friday night. We were in those rooms all night. I took home about $3,000 too, so that's like little almost $5,000 I made that week, and at that point in time, that money was like life changing. I was like, where was this when my car got repossessed? Like, because I did have, when I was like in the fucking trenches of trying to make money to get my car back, it did take me like a week and a half to make $2,000, and that was on top of the money I was still making at my lab job.
Right.
Because at this point in time, I'm still learning how to hustle.
Yeah.
Like, I was averaging maybe like 2, 3, possibly $500 a night. During that time, like my biggest night was $800, and I was like, holy shit! Like, I remember I told you I made $800. We were like, oh fuck.
Yeah, mind blown.
And that was before you started working.
Mm-hmm.
And so making that like $5,000 in a week was like fucking mind blowing.
Yeah.
And it honestly, like, I would never encourage anyone to start dancing unless I would if I know that they're like,
if they're like have a good head on their shoulders.
Yes, like if you, I would not just like some random 18-year-old like, yeah, you should start dancing. Like, you were like 30 when I said you should start dancing. Like, you're not a mindless 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 21 at the minimum. Okay, I think it should be. I mean, same with like porn and shit. Honestly, like 25.
Yeah.
Like, but anyways.
But like the way that money has completely like changed, like my perception of it. Yeah. So when like dancers say like, oh, my like perception of money has changed completely. Like, I don't like, do not take that lightly. Because if I make like $300 a night, I'm like, damn, I'm ugly, chopped, unk, broke. Yeah. And it's like, in any other job in the world, making $300 a day is great. It's great. Like,
the most I had made in a day ever before that was at my big girl job that I worked in this office, really nice office. I made probably like $150 a day.
Yeah.
Same. And after like taxes and shit, and I thought that was, I mean, I somehow made it work on that, but like I can't go back to that.
I mean, I'm still working at my lab job now, because I get health insurance. Yeah. And I don't want to give up my lab career just yet.
Soon though.
I'm making it work, but because I do love dancing, but sometimes I just need like a couple days break, and we don't get
time off.
PTO.
Yeah, I mean, we get as much time off as we want. Yeah. So you at least at our club, you make your own schedule. You can come in any day of the week. Yeah. Anytime you want. If you want to come in at midnight, you can come in. So that's super nice. Yeah.
Definitely like the money thing, like perspective completely changed. Like, I literally have to set a goal to make like minimum $500 a night, or I'm gonna like feel like shit. Yeah. But then you have those nights where you make like 15 and 16 and up, and you're like feel like God, and like nothing can stop you, and that you're never gonna not have a bad night again. Yeah.
It's just like, it's very up and down, but I feel like even my, like now, since starting, even my downs are triple what I was making when I worked like a normal civilian job. So it's just, perspective is like everything.
And when you like think about like the whole job is sort of commodifying yourself, and you don't make good money, you start to it really like messes with your head a little bit. Like, I've had streaks where I'm only making like 200, 300, 100, and like, I mean, I'm still making money, but I'm not making hundreds and thousands, like. And so when you put that into perspective, like, what I'm selling is like not like, let's say I'm selling myself, but like I am the commodity. I'm selling an experience with me, and I can't make that sale. Like, that's gonna fuck with your head a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes. So again, if you were to become a dancer, or if someone were to become a dancer, I would not recommend this to someone who does not have a good head on their shoulders.
Yeah. Or someone who's not confident.
Exactly. Like, you absolutely need. It's absolutely make or break you.
It's not gonna give you, like, I mean, it has personally made me more confident. Same. Because I feel like I've just had a good. I don't really have a lot of bad negative experiences from it, at least to me. But also my like, the bar is low when it comes to like the things that I'll tolerate. Yeah. And like, so I'm just for me it's fine. I'm also a grown-ass woman.
Exactly, yeah. Like, we're not, like...
We're not little baby strippers. I mean, we are. Well, we were. But we're not...
Like, children... Not children. We're not, like, young, freshly 21-year-old girls who are going to, like, be easily turned out by people that we should not be with. Right. You know what I mean? Like, we're smart. We are critical thinkers.
Yes. Another thing about dancing is you see in movies and stuff and like shows that the girls are very catty and just bitchy, and that has not been my experience at all. I mean, there's certain girls that I don't really talk to or share things about my life with, but for the most part, everyone's very respectful, even if we don't like each other.
Yeah, I would say that if there's cattiness, it's usually kind of sneaky. Like, it's not like...
Yes, always.
It's like opportunist things, or like... It feels very like high school almost, where like the girls they're nice to you when there's an opportunity to be made from you, or like, I don't know. It's not bitches are like pulling on your hair when you walk by and trying to start a fight on stage. Like, that does not happen.
No. I've seen that once, and it was not between any of us.
No.
Like, it was between...
I have seen like girls like fight, like one smack each other and then like another girl walk off, but it's never like this big blowout scene. Like, if it's something, then it's sneaky, or it's like...
It's usually just bitches like giving you, like, mean mugging you. Yeah. When you're on the floor.
But not to say that doesn't exist, but in our personal experience,
at our clubs that we've worked at, no.
I would say that when I started dancing, I was not scared about the customers. I was not scared about like being like topless. Yeah. We do work at topless clubs. Like, we don't work at a nude club.
We don't work at full nude clubs.
I have worked at full nude clubs, but I've never been full nude on stage. I was scared of the girls. I was scared like I would step on toes or like talk to someone's regular and not know that's their regular. But now I know, if that's your regular and you trained him, then he's not going to be interested in me, and that's fine. Right. But girl, if I go up to your regular not knowing that's your regular and he takes me back, girl, that's not my problem. That's his that's between you and him.
You and him.
Not me.
Right. Everyone is fair game, and if they're there. Yeah. Obviously, exactly. Like, you get to know girls regulars, and then I'll never try to like make money from them. I just chill with them if I like them. Yeah. But yeah,
we're respectful.
Yes, very mindful.
Very mindful.
Also, with customers, I guess what were you talking about?
Like, how we really have to, like, you would think that there'd be more like freaks in the club, like foot guys and stuff, but they're really not.
That's true.
Or like, I've had like rare instances of people being into feet and like armpits and shit, but for the most part, they just want ass in their face.
Yeah. And they all do want to get you back to their hotel room. Yeah. All of them. It doesn't matter if they're married, their wife is in fucking labor.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. That reminds me, like, last year I was in a private room with this guy. Like, we went all out, bought a freaking like Ace of Spades bottle. Yeah. And he's like going back and forth between like, I can't believe you have to do this. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is so, like, I can't believe you have to do this for money. Like, for one, I hate that. Like, it's so patronizing. I love what I do. Yeah. Just keep your fucking hands to yourself. And then after that, like, he would switch back to like, oh, I want to like say like nasty shit and like trying to like finger you the whole time, and it's like, stop it, like, I'm gonna have to tie your hands behind your head with my bikini top, like, try and like be cute with it, because I'm like, you paid at least $1,000 for this experience. I want to make sure that you can get your money's worth, but you have to fucking cooperate with me. And his wife is blowing up his phone nonstop, like the phone is buzzing, and like I'm like not even drunk, like I'm painfully sober.
Yeah.
And so like about 25 minutes into this room, I was gonna cut it short anyways because he's just like.
Was this the Twins opener?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my manager comes into the room, and I thought he was gonna yell at me because this guy's being way too handsy, which I don't know why he would yell at me. Like I was still new to this game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And no, he says he like pulls the customer aside and is basically like, your wife is at the front of the club, hysterically sobbing, like freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, okay, rookie mistake. You should have turned your location off.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So we had to cut the hour short because he's got to go consult his wife. But essentially, like what they did is they snuck him out back into the bar next door, and they told me that they do this a lot, where if like a distraught wife comes in, they have an agreement with the bar next door to just say, oh, the location was weird. He's been at this bar all night.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up. It's a strip club.
Yeah, but like, I guess I didn't know that most of the men are going to be like married.
Yeah.
And like usually most of them on business.
Yeah.
And that's why they're in the club on a Monday night, because they have nothing else to do and they don't know anything about Minneapolis, so they want to spend time with a sexy girl.
Mm-hmm.
But like most of the time, it's a married man.
Yeah, they're always married.
If they're not married, it's because they're young.
Yeah.
If they're under 30, then they're probably not married. If they're over 30, they're probably married and trying to do something with you.
Yeah. Or like the guy, going back to like pregnant wife, this guy did a room with you, mm-hmm. and he had to be on his flight the next morning because his wife was going to go into labor. Yeah. Like your wife could be in labor
right now. Right, you're now in a room with a random girl. I had on the last time I worked, I don't know what date that was, but another person was at the club. I was with his friend, but his friend was like, his wife is literally in labor right now. And he's
at the club.
He's at the club. Like, he could have gone, but he was at the club.
So, like, I that's...
Men ain't shit.
And this, like, onto, like, another topic, like, perception of men is totally fucked. Like, I look at every single man and I'm like, yep, I would trick you out. You would probably have no money. You're probably looking for, like, a girl that looks like she might be underage. Like, you just... And I assume every man on the planet is capable of cheating, given the...
I would say, like, 90% of them would, given the right circumstances.
Exactly.
Being in a strip club and having some alcohol in their system.
Having money, alcohol, and a bad bitch. Like, if the stars align, every man, in my eyes, is capable of cheating.
And I don't think going to strip clubs is cheating, but it's always the intention.
It is, because it's not just the dance, it's the, like, trying to get more from the dance.
They want to see you afterward, and they want to...
Yeah. And to me, if you're going to a strip club without me, I'm gonna count that as cheating, because why you gotta see a stripper? You got one at home.
Yeah, Brady.
That's my boyfriend.
We should talk about our boyfriends during our stripper life.
About a week after our big night, our big fucking like $6,000 a week type shit, I had met my boyfriend.
Type shit.
He wasn't my boyfriend yet. We just like, but I did tell him on the first date what I did for, like, I'm a dancer. Like, you have to be okay with that. Are you okay with that? Because I'm not fucking changing for nobody. Mm-mm. Especially if you're not gonna pay my rent.
Right.
And he I was like, I'm a dancer, like, is that okay with you? And I remember he, like, said to me, he was like, yeah, actually that makes me more intrigued. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure.
Of course it does.
Of course, like, oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it does. Like, but I think it goes either way. They're, like, either, like, into that, or they're, like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like.
And he's still okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one.
Yeah, I will tell him, I'm going to the club tonight. He's like, kill it, baby, you're gonna make $1 million. Yeah. And he'll be like mad if someone disrespects me, or if I like tell him I had a shitty night. He'll be like mad for me, like never mad at me,
just
mad for me.
Yeah, he wants you to win.
Yeah. But you had a different experience.
I had a different experience. Right, like a couple of months after you started dating Brady, I met someone, and I told him the night that we met, I am a stripper, that's what I do, and he obviously had never been with a stripper before, okay, he wasn't used to that, and he thought it was really cool at first, and didn't have an issue with it. We dated for 5 months, we were like boyfriend, girlfriend, like right away, and it was good for the first like 3 months, and then he started to get, I mean, we were having other issues in our relationship, but he definitely started to get like insecure about what I did, and it went from being like, oh, like go make that money, like I like counting your money with you after the club, and he would always pick me up and, you know, we'd count my money together, and he'd be happy if I made a lot of money, and then it turned into like him just being so unsupportive, no longer picking me up, making like I would stop telling him how much money I made because it upset him. I paid for everything in our relationship, like the whole fucking thing, and he still had an issue with what I did. So we broke up, and I'm just like very turned off to dating now as a stripper, because it's completely like knocked my hustle. I was not, when I was with him, I wasn't working a lot. When I did work, I was spending that money on both of us.
Yeah.
Like, I was not making a killing when I was with him. And so now, I'm kind of like, if someone wants to date me, they have to be completely understanding with what I do, and I think I would have to be like in an open relationship, at least for the time being, because I'm not changing my life, and honestly I'm so like jaded from my last few relationships that I don't want to be monogamous with someone. Like, you can have your fun too, I'm gonna do that too, and we can have fun together, but it was pretty,
I feel like there's like so many factors too that like bring like a sort of like jealousy, that it's not just, oh, my girl is hot and these guys are like watching her like naked. Yeah. Like, it's like, you obviously we're gonna make more money than them, like that. Mm-hmm. After a certain point in time, like that's gonna like feel almost emasculating. Yeah. And giving like a lap dance to a random guy. Like, I know like for Brady, I've had this conversation like multiple times, like asking him like, you know, like how I make my money. It's like lap dances. Like, you know that these guys are like grabbing me and like you know what it is. Yeah. And I think it's like a mindset thing. Like, in his mind, it's like, oh, all these guys want my girl and only I get her in that way. But that's not the perspective that a lot of guys have. And I do feel like my boyfriend is an outlier. Like, I feel like most guys are gonna have a problem with their girls being seen in that light.
Yeah. We definitely know girls that have boyfriends. Yeah. But I do think a lot of those relationships are like unconventional. Yeah. You know, not like a typical monogamous relationship. And I know, like, even like Brady has mentioned to me, like, I wish I could shake my ass and make a couple $100. I'm like, okay. Every guy is jealous.
They are.
They're jealous.
They're
Men
jealous.
are jealous that they can make money this way.
Yes. That's why they're hating on OnlyFans bitches on Twitter and slut shaming them. Okay, like that guy that I was dating, he was so jealous that I made my money that way.
He couldn't handle a baddie.
No.
Some men can't handle a baddie. You learn that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not just like a little tweet like, oh, they can't handle a baddie. No, they really can't.
They break. They crack under the pressure.
They'll go insane.
Truly.
Yeah.
Stay mad, ho.
I don't even like believe in people like have like standing on a moral high ground, like, because every single person, if you could do what we do, you would do it. But you can't.
But you can't, bitch. It took me, I mean, I always entertained the idea of it, especially when I was like broke in college, but I couldn't do it at the time. I wasn't confident enough, and I didn't have the drive to do it. So once you get there and you feel like you can, then it can change your life. But yeah.
And honestly, it's never like I feel ready to do it. You just gotta do it if you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I was ready to start. I mean, I had an OnlyFans in like 2019 to 2020. Like, this was not my first rodeo, but it being like in person and like unfiltered, and you're relying on your charisma. It's different. It's much different.
Once you do it and like take off your top in front of a bunch of random people and dance, I feel like it's second nature now. It's so second nature now. But it's really intimidating when you've never done it.
Yeah, like, definitely. So like, I don't believe like when girls like come to the club, they're like, I feel like I could do that, and it's like, well, then do it.
Yeah, then do it.
Like, then do it. Or like, I could go up there, or there's been like some bitches that like I've sat with couples, and there's like a nasty fucking bitch in there. Like, this, I don't like couples. I'm just gonna say it, hit or miss. Because most of the time they're miss. I've had like 3 good experiences with them, and I've sat with couples, and this like chop shit like wife or girlfriend is like, I'm way hotter than that girl on stage. She's like, okay, well then go fucking audition then, bitch. Like, because I will guarantee you that the girl that bitch on stage
is making more money than you.
Exactly.
When we started dancing, we definitely looked different than we do now. We were a little thicker.
Oh, we was heifas.
It was heffa summer.
We was heffa summer.
And we had these boyfriends, and I was working 1 day a week and sitting on my ass and getting drunk every other day. And we got huge for our standards.
Like, I think I was like pushing like 170 last summer, and like, it's no shade, like not trying to like oh, you should be under like 170, but like, I had gained a lot of weight in such a short amount of time. Like, I think both of us did.
Yeah.
Because we were just like getting fat with our fucking boyfriends.
Yeah. Another reason to not have a boyfriend.
I've locked in since then.
T.
And but after you dropped the boyfriend and you were working like every single day, and
I dropped the boyfriend and I dropped like probably like 15 pounds. Mind you, I did start like medication that made me not want to eat, but since then, like, my appetite is back, and I feel like I look better than ever. We're both like strong, and toned, and like, I used to work. I mean, I know you work out still, but I don't. I do work more than you at the club, but I for my exercise, I take walks, and then I go to the club, and I'm usually like busy the whole night, shaking ass, like on the pole, and it really is a good workout. Like honestly, crazy good.
Yes. Like, obviously, like, if you look at someone like doing like a fucking like iron cross, like, or an Aisha, you're like, okay, yeah, like, obviously they're strong, but you don't realize just how much strength it takes to be like a mid pole dancer.
Yeah.
Like it is crazy. I mean, now I would say, because I've after this like summer, I really like focused on like learning like new pole tricks and like getting stronger, and that's attributed to like me fucking getting my shit together.
Getting our weight down.
Yeah. But like, honestly, pole as a sport and pole like as fitness is so fucking like crazy.
Yeah.
Like the core strength it takes, like I don't got no ops because they've seen my upper body strength and they don't want that smoke.
And it's just so fun
It
and
really
like
is.
pretty, and yeah, you have like it. You have to be strong, but it looks so graceful and effortless, and it's just. I'm so happy that we both started doing it.
I am too, and I feel like also another like big misconception is that you have to know how to do pole to be able to start dancing. Like,
No.
People are like, oh, I have to take pole classes before
No.
like absolutely not. Half those girls don't even touch the damn pole.
Yeah.
Okay, like as long as you just shake your butt and like bounce your titties, like girl, that's all you gotta know how to
That's
do.
all you gotta do.
But
Some girls don't even go on stage.
no, yeah,
Fully ever.
I don't know like why, like what agreement they have, but there
Yeah.
are just some girls that it's not that like, oh, they're just busy in VIPs all night. Like they just like
They just
don't
never
go.
get called on stage.
They never get called. Like strange.
Strange and unusual.
Strange and unusual. But I would say that we are much more athletic now than we were, say, a year ago.
For sure.
I would say like having started dancing and like again going back to like I am the commodity that I'm selling. Like my confidence, even though you take the good with the bad, and I've had bad nights. We're all gonna have bad nights, but like my confidence is crazy. And number one, it's because you can't not be in this industry and not like at least pretend to be confident, or you're gonna make no fucking money.
Yeah.
And like you have to walk out onto that floor like you are the baddest fucking bitch. Like you
Victoria's Secret model.
Victoria's Secret. You can't like walk out there like, oh my god, like you're gonna like curse your night.
Yeah.
And like a big thing is too is that this job is straight up rejection therapy. Like people will say the craziest shit to you. Like 2 days ago, this guy, his friend is like all up on me. His friend is like, you're so beautiful, and like I told him like let's do a dance, and his friend next to him is like, I don't want that bitch in pink for you. I want that bitch in green. I was wearing pink. There's like a BBL girl next to me wearing green. Okay, mind you, I was already at my fucking limit this day. I was like actually homicidal. So I'm like snap at him and I'm like, what, your friend can't think for himself? And he fucking blows vape smoke in my face. Okay. Like this shit is unreal. The way that they fucking treat us sometimes is just crazy. Like I don't think there's like a thing in the world someone outside of the club that can say to me and it's gonna like actually tear me down.
No,
like
never.
I've heard it all.
I've never again.
Say
whatever you want.
Say whatever you want. Like
we definitely. I mean, I feel like we both had a thick skin when we started.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like impenetrable now.
Yeah,
it's bulletproof.
We have bulletproof skin.
Bulletproof skin, and say whatever you want, bitch.
Yeah.
Whoever type in a mean little comment.
Seriously, like even when I was like consistently on TikTok making my TikToks and like saying my bullshit.
Yeah.
And then somebody would be like, your makeup looks like shit and you're ugly. Even then I was like, okay,
yeah.
Like, who are you? But I would like snap back and be like, but now I'm like, okay, like I know it's like I don't even
you're
like,
nothing.
Like I don't even like react. I'm like, okay,
yeah, like
who gives a fuck?
It's awesome, honestly.
It really is.
Highly recommend.
Yeah. So you're in.
Well, no, I'm just gonna stop talking.
I mean, I don't recommend, but I do.
I do.
I don't recommend for anyone to whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? Just do it.
Just do it if you want. If you want, but like
only if you got what it takes, though.
If you got what it takes, though. All in all, I would say that we have crazy work ethics. I feel like a big thing with like dancers is that it's easy money, and that like we just stand there, look pretty, and people come up to us and give us money. Okay, sometimes. Sometimes someone will like think I'm pretty and slip me a 20 for nothing. Yeah. But most of the time, like you are working with like 60 other girls, and they are all beautiful. Like take like these girls and put them out in the wild. Like
they're more attractive than an average person.
Yeah, And so you have this competition with all these girls, and all these girls, like, whatever, like, we have the work ethic that you need to have to like be able to make your money and stay all night and just be like so like put your mind to it is really like, it's quick money, but it's not easy money. Like, it's, if you have a bad day at like your regular 9 to 5 and you're like, okay, I just gotta get through it, like, just like, I'm gonna give it 50%, but you can't do that as a dancer. Like, you have to give it 100% every night or you're not gonna make money.
Right. And I feel like for me, when I first started, my mindset was, I've never had a good work ethic to begin with.
Yeah.
Because I always worked jobs that I didn't give a shit about. But with dancing, I believe in myself, and I believe in excelling myself. You whore. Like, I believe in myself, and so I learned that, to make as much money as I can, which I consider myself like a really high earner in the club.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You have to know your hustle. You have to know how to sell, and the reason that I know how to sell is because I believe in me.
Exactly. Like, you can't just like be like, oh, I'm probably not gonna make any money tonight, because I've definitely had that thought for myself, and yes, I made no fucking money that night because I was not giving it my all. Like, like, you just, the work ethic you need to have is crazy. You like need to be on all the time. And so I feel like it really does bother me when I hear like someone will say like, oh, it's easy money. No, bitch, it's fast money, not easy. Okay, you know what? You try climbing 20 feet in the air in 8-inch heels,
and then getting molested.
You try getting molested for an hour and then walking back out on that floor like nothing happened.
I guess it does take a special someone.
It really does. Like again, like, people be like, I would do that too, but my morals won't let me. Bitch, you could not do it.
You couldn't do it.
Like,
then.
you're sitting on a moral high ground that like doesn't exist. Like, you couldn't do it.
Get up on that pole and do a Jasmine.
Yeah.
Prove it to us.
Get up on that pole and hold yourself up.
Hold yourself up. 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Like, I would not get into a fight with any of those, like, a dancer ever, because look at Clem.
I was picking, the last time I was with Lindsay, I was picking her up like it was nothing. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
strong as hell.
We're strong as hell.
Strong as hell.
Like, yeah. All in all,
let's wrap this up, girl.
All in all, I would say that, like, dancing has impacted my life for the positive, and, like, yes, there's the chance of, like, getting involved in substances and, like, having, like, your confidence, like, demolished. But you can't go into it if you just don't have that, like, headstrong, like, attitude to begin with. So I feel like this year of, like, hustling and dancing and making money, and, like, I've really learned how to, like really tap into my, like, seductress femininity, and also, like, be very assertive and assert my boundaries, because you definitely need that. I think it's been definitely for the better.
I feel like it's the best decision that well, you made, because I followed you, but it really, like, I'm happy with my job, and I'm like happy with myself, and I get to do all the other things that I'm passionate about during the day, and then at night I go to work, and I have fun. I have fun. I work with, like, amazing women that I've gotten close to, and it's like, it's just nice. Like, I feel like I really know what I'm doing. I feel like a pro now, and it just feels good to, like, be good at something that you don't hate.
This, like, a recap on our year and, like, what we've been doing, and essentially, like, why we dropped our podcast, but we really want to bring it back and talk about, like, our lives as, like, dancers, and like, because there's so much more, like, there's, like, it's, like, so taboo, but there's so much to know and so much to talk about, and, like, there's good and there's bad, and there's, like, it's definitely, like, it can be glamorous, it can be, like, it can be disgusting, like, there's so much to talk about, and we have much to share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have lots of stories.
There's lots of stories.
And more to come every single day.
Yeah. Every day it's fucking something.
Every day it's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to like leave a little opportunity for anyone to ask any questions.
Ask questions in the
questions.
comment box below.
And, yeah, in the comments.
And we're happy to share, happy to explain, and not gatekeep anything.
We're not gatekeepers.
No, we're not gatekeepers. We're nice little angel girls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
that was fun.
yeah.
A walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.